I received the divorce notice through email while I was still stationed in the desert. 13 years of marriage dissolved with a single PDF file. My name is Nathan, 42 years old, a staff sergeant with the 82nd Airborne Division. I'd been deployed in Kandahar for 4 months when Becky decided she had waited long enough. The subject line read, "Let's handle this like adults." The body of the message was just 3 sentences. She had already submitted the divorce request. She had already drained our shared bank account. She had already moved her new boyfriend, Jeremy, into our home in Spokane. I read the message twice, closed my laptop, took a shower in the communal stalls, got ready for duty, spoke to no one. When I returned to my cot that night, I sent a single-word reply. Acknowledged. That was all. No arguing, no pleading, no ultimatums. Wilson, my bunkmate, sensed something was off. "You okay, man?" he asked, eyes still on his book. "Yeah," I answered. "Just some stuff back home." He gave a small nod, and that was the end of the conversation. Soldiers understand when to let things lie. Truthfully, I wasn't shocked. 6 months before deployment, there were changes. Subtle, but present. Becky stopped showing interest in my day. She began working late more often at the dental clinic where she was a receptionist. Started going to the gym 3 times a week, yet never seemed to sweat. New wardrobe, new people I never met, changed phone passwords. I didn't accuse her, didn't snoop through her things. That's just not who I am. But I wasn't naive either, so I took some quiet steps of my own. Nothing drastic, just precautionary. I stored essential documents in a storage unit across town. Birth certificate, marriage license, the deed to the house that was in my name due to the VA loan, and paperwork for military benefits. I also stashed my grandfather's watch and my mom's old silverware there. Items with meaning. I even opened a personal account at another bank and began sending a portion of my paycheck there. Not enough to raise flags, but sufficient to give me a safety net if things fell apart. The night before deployment, she hugged me at the airport and said, "Take care of yourself, okay?" Her eyes were dry, like she was saying goodbye to a coworker, not a husband going off to war. I should have seen it then, but part of me clung to hope. I was wrong. What she didn't realize was that I had prepared for this. And what she never understood was that I never initiate fights. But I always finish them. I met Becky in 2010 at a friend's barbecue. I was between deployments, crashing with my buddy Jason in Spokane. She was wrapping up nursing school, though she later took an admin job at a dental office instead. Said it was less stressful. We tied the knot 8 months later. Becky used to say she admired my service, though she never quite got it. Her dad was a banker, her brother a pharmacist. No military background in her family. She'd often ask when I'd get a real job, not realizing that after 15 years, the Army was my profession, not a temp gig. We bought our home in 2014.
I can't tell what happened next in the short story. For the full story, link below.